Bañaga, sir. You said that this year's convention would be some sort of renewal of what the founders have done 70 years ago. May you cite certain comparisons of what they did, especially in the mission areas and the mission schools now? What are they doing? Have they enhanced the missions 70 years ago, or have there been deviations? That's why many would like to look at how the Catholic schools, what are the presence in the troubled areas. And my second question would be, we would be throwing the best practices of justice and peace efforts, and after collecting them, what will we do with them? Will there be a national template for how to deal with peace?
Thank you for the question. By renewal here, I don't mean to say that, or I don't imply that the Catholic schools have deviated from their mandate and from their mission. I think renewal here actually means more of a deepening of the spirit of the Catholic identity in our schools. The context 70 years ago has greatly changed. And so we have to look at how we can actually educate our young people today who come to our schools in a Catholic way in this fast-changing world. You know, especially when you come into our schools today, and you know, there is so much of technology in all of this. Renewal here actually means how can we be more creative today in such a way that we can use the technologies that we have at our disposal to really teach the Catholic faith. These technologies have not been, were not present 70 years ago. And so now we need to enhance, we need to contextualize our teaching of the Catholic faith. So that is the sense of renewal that we are thinking about. We have not created any national template, as far as I know. It is only that we would like to really encourage our schools to look into what they are doing and see how we can further enhance the teaching of our Catholic faith and traditions as well as values in our schools. Hopefully during these next 5 years, we will come up with programs to really challenge us to do this. In fact, yesterday, during the meeting, the business meeting of the school heads, we already had 3 speakers who actually challenged us, you know, I would say, to go back to our identity and to enhance the kind of education that we are providing in our schools, not in a reactive way, but really challenging us to be more proactive, to actually ask ourselves, what is really your vision that you would like to propose for this, for our schools today?
Yes.
During the late 1990s, there was a consensus among Mindanao schools to have a consortium of some sort on teaching peace education. May we know how far have we gone to this, and what have we contributed, and also what has happened to the schools in the total areas? Because if I remember it right, in your convention here in 2008, one of the significant contribution to the Catholic schools is that they have become sanctuaries during to accommodate evacuees. So aside from that, what are the contributions of the schools in the troubled areas?
First, on the question on the Mindanao Consortium thing, actually the one in the 1990s died a natural death. I think they had a meeting. It was more on subjects like science and technology, but it was short-lived. But about 4 years ago, we set up the CEAP Mindanao. The birthplace is Davao. Davao is a very significant place for us. So we had that first convention here, and then our last convention was in Cotabato, Notre Dame University. So this time we tried to ask the bishops to join us. So it's now, the complete title is really Mindanao CEAP, Mindanao Bishops and CEAP Conference. So that's where we are. Now, to be honest, we have not really come up with certain concrete lines of engagement. If any, there's just one project, and this is the writing history. We are hopefully trying to rewrite Mindanao history. This is just one offshoot of our gathering. Now, this has branched out so much so that we included Cocopea. Cocopea Mindanao is actually, Cocopea National is also trying to regionalize. So CEAP happens to be the lead group here in Cocopea. Cocopea is Coordinating Council of Private Educational Association, of which CEAP is a part. Now, Cocopea Mindanao has had already 2 congresses. No? The first one was in Cagayan de Oro City, and the last one was in Davao, again here in Davao. So these are, I must confess, these are really convention-focused activities. But we need to gather first. We need to just even get to know each other. We need to build confidence. It really takes time. If you don't have confidence with each other, if you don't build some trust, then you cannot work with each other. So it will take some time, but we are aware of that problem, that it's so Congress of focus. In regard to the question of schools being sanctuaries for those who are internally displaced, this is happening, especially in central Mindanao. Some of our schools there, because central Mindanao, as you very well know, especially in the times where there was conflict following the MOA AD failure, there was no signing of that particular document, and there were so many people who were displaced. We have some of our schools that were in effect sanctuaries to the internally displaced peoples. So that only happens if there is environmental degradation or there is conflict and then people are displaced. Our schools are naturally havens for people who wish to seek refuge.
Yes. Please identify yourself and from what media organization.